Abraham Lincoln possessed many fine virtues, but I think one of his best was perseverance, which he learned growing up out on the frontier, where you either persevered out there on the frontier or you weren't going to make it. You might even die. One of his really early memories was a day he helped his father, Tom Lincoln, plant a big field on the farm where they lived, which was called Knob Creek Farm in Kentucky. And they planted it with corn seed and pumpkin seed. They spent all day planting this field. And a couple of days later, it rained really hard, and the rain came rolling down the hills surrounding that field, and it washed over the field, and it washed all their hard work away. And we can imagine young Abe standing at the edge of his field the next morning with his dad, and his father looking down at him and saying, "Abe, we're going to plant it again." And that's just what they did. They had to do it again if they were going to survive out there. So Lincoln brings this virtue of perseverance with him to the White House, and boy, does he put it to good use, because he basically perseveres his way through 4 tough, long, hard years. He used to tell people, he said, "I'm like a man trying to keep a tent up in a storm. And I get the tent staked down to the ground. As soon as I get it in the ground, the wind comes along and blows out one of the tent stakes, so I grab a hammer and I peg it back down to the ground. And as soon as I get it pegged in, the wind blows out another stake, so I peg it back down to the ground. And as soon as I get it in, the wind blows out another one, so I run around to the other side of the tent and I peg it back down." And he said, "That's all I do all day long, is I keep pegging away, pegging away. That's what I mean to keep doing, pegging away, pegging away." So if you are looking for a model of perseverance, you cannot do any better than Abraham Lincoln. I'm John Cribb, and I hope you will read my novel, Old Abe. I hope it brings Lincoln to life for you, and I hope it helps you love Lincoln as much as I do.